Hi everyone. Welcome to Regents Chemistry. Now, one of the things about Regents Chemistry, it is a Regents bearing course. A little bit about me. I actually understand quite a few of the challenges that are being posed this year to students because I have an 11th grader and a 10th grader at home, and they are having the same issues as a lot of the students here. It's been an interesting ride so far since March. A little bit about me though, before teaching chemistry, I did work in the chemical industry and I also worked in lab safety. So safety is one of our biggest things here. And I do have some pictures, myself and my husband and myself and the kids. We spend a lot of time outdoors, which happens to be very beneficial this time during COVID. Lots of outdoors, lots of hikes. We're looking forward to getting back on the ski hill, which we just found out will be opened up again. A little bit about our classroom information. It is up to the student to get their missed work. Most of the students are juniors. We have a few sophomores and seniors in this class, but to get them ready for college, it's time for them to start taking ownership a little bit more. Grades are based on a combination of everything: tests, quizzes, activities, labs, homework, projects. They do have a separate lab class. Those grades are rolled into the quarter grade at the end of the quarter. I will accept late work, but it will be at a reduced rate. Missed work because of an absence, a legal absence, if it's a longer absence, I'll work with the student to give them a grace period. If there's a test or a quiz being missed, that needs to be made up immediately upon returning to school. And of course, I'm here to help students. We don't have activity period this year, but all they have to do is ask. I can meet with them over Google Meet. I can help them with their work. They can see me before class, after class. I am available to help them. Here is, since you can't come in, here's a picture of our room. Over here, we've got our lab, and you'll see all kinds of bins in the background. It looks very busy. That's because each student has their own goggles and own apron. And then the other side of the classroom is the view of the classroom side. So my classroom is split into two halves. If students have Mr. Labuda for lab, it looks very similar to this as well. Now here are our chemistry units. There's a lot of them. So far we've done intro and measurement and atomic structure. We're going to be getting into nuclear really soon. And then we go into the periodic table and so on and so forth. We've got a lot of wonderful units. One of the things about chemistry is we take the first half of the year and we find all the information that we need and we build and we build and we build. It's sort of like a pyramid. We're putting our foundation down now. We're going to keep building. If we don't understand what's going on at the beginning, we're going to have a really rough time at the end. So that's why the students are doing lots of work, lots of practice to understand what's going on now. It is a Regents bearing course, science, so we have to have 1,200 minutes. It is extremely important that every single lab that we do be handed in. If it's not handed in, it doesn't count towards those minutes. And the lab has to have a passing grade. We're going to be doing approximately 30. There are some students who have no labs handed in. There are some students who have handed in every single lab. Check with your student. See where they are with this. Everything should be in their Google Drive. We're going to be organizing that again really shortly. Lab safety, safety goggles on. We have goggles for every student. Closed-toed shoes are up to the student to have. We have aprons for every student. If there's long hair, we tie that hair back. There's no food in the lab area, no horseplay. Take lab safety extremely, extremely important here because we don't want anyone being hurt. Now, we do try to be a green school, which means we're reducing or eliminating the hazardous substances that we could be using. How this affects the students. We're using less hazardous labs. We're using safer chemicals and products in lab. It also increases energy efficiency, prevents pollution. We're not putting random things in the garbage. It minimizes potential accidents as well because we're not mixing chemicals that could potentially react with each other. Everything's very safe. Now, I keep all my grades up to date for both class and lab in Schoology. If someone had something in late, it will take me a little bit longer to get it graded. Information about Schoology can be found on the district website if you're not on Schoology yet. And if you need to contact me, the best way is email, spriest@shelmont.net. Here's a picture of one of my favorite places to be. It's where I grew up. It is not in New York State. I am a Wisconsinite, proud to be. And thank you very much for watching this video. If you have questions, please email me.